Okay, let's have the continuation. And number 6, Leo makes furniture and is paid 350 pesos for every table he finishes. If he produces 18 tables in a month, how much will he earn? So given rate per table 350 pesos, number of tables 18. So required earnings. So solution, earnings is equal to 18 times 350 pesos. So the final answer is 6,300 pesos. Number 7, a tailor earns 50 pesos for its shirt she sews. If she sews 260 shirts in 1 month, find her total earnings. Given rate per shirt 50 pesos, number of shirts 260, required earnings. So solution, earnings is equal to 260 times 50 is equal to 13,000 pesos. And that is the final answer, 13,000 pesos. Number 8, a toy factory worker is paid 25 pesos per toy produced. If she made 1,200 toys in a month, what is her total piecework pay? So given rate per toy is equal to 25 pesos. The number of toys is 1,200. Required piecework pay. So solution, earnings is equal to 1,200 times 25 pesos, and that is equivalent to 30,000 pesos. The final answer, 30,000 pesos. Number 9, a factory worker earns 40 pesos per bag produced and receives a bonus of 1,500 if she makes more than 500 bags. If she produces 520 bags in a month, find her total earnings. So given rate per bag 40 pesos, number of bags 520, bonus 1,500 pesos if the produce is greater than 500 bags. So required the total earnings. So solution, basic earnings 520 times 40 pesos equal to 20,800. So the total earning is 20,800 plus 1,500. And that is 22,300 pesos. Final answer, 22,300 pesos. Number 10, a worker is paid 12,000 pesos per notebook he assembles. He made 2,300 notebooks this month and receives a 2,000 attendance bonus. Find his total earnings. So given rate per notebook 12 pesos. Number of notebooks 2,300. Attendance bonus 2,000 pesos. So required total earnings. So solution, basic earnings is 2,300 times 12. That is 27,600. Total earnings will be 27,600 plus 2,000 pesos is equivalent to 29,600. So the final answer is 29,600 pesos. MCQ Lesson 4, Earnings Based on Commission or Piecework. Number 1, which of the following best defines commission? Letter A, payment based on the number of hours worked. Letter B, a fixed salary paid every month. Letter C, A percentage of sales paid to a salesperson. Letter D, a bonus given for perfect attendance. Number 2, if a salesman earns 8% commission on 50,000 pesos sales, which formula should be used? Letter A, commission is equals to sales divided by 8. Letter B, commission is equal to sales times 0.08. And then letter C, commission is equal to sales times 8. Letter D, commission is equal to sales divided by 0.08. Number 3, a real estate agent earns a 3% commission if she sells a house worth 2,400,000 pesos. What is the correct formula to compute her commission? Letter A, commission is equal to 2,400,000 times 0.03. Letter B, commission is equal to 2,400,000 divided by 0.03. Letter C, commission is equal to 2,400,000 times 3. Letter D, commission is equal to 2,400,000 minus 0.03. Number 4, which is an example of straight commission? Letter A, base salary of 10,000 pesos plus 5% commission on sales. Letter B, a fixed payment regardless of sales. Letter C, payment purely as percentage of total sales. Letter D, hourly pay plus attendance bonus. Number 5, a tailor earns 60 pesos per shirt sewn. What type of pay system is this? A, commission. B, base pay. Letter C, piece work. Letter D, overtime pay. Number 6, if a worker earns 45 pesos per notebook and makes 300 notebooks, which formula should be used? A, earnings is equal to 300 plus 45. Letter B, earnings is equal to 300 times 45. Letter C, earnings is equal to 300 divided by 45. Letter D, earnings is equal to 300 times 0.45. Number 7, which of the following best describes piecework? Letter A, pay based on hours worked. Letter B, pay per unit of work completed. Letter C, pay as a percentage of total sales. Letter D, pay based on monthly attendance. Number 8, a salesperson earns a base salary of 12,000 pesos plus 5% commission on 200,000 sales. What is the correct formula for total earnings? Letter A, 12,000 times 200,000 times 0.05. Letter B, 12,000 plus 200,000 times 0.05. Letter C, 12,000 minus 200,000 times 0.05. Letter D, 12,000 times 0.05. Number 9, which of the following is not an advantage of commission-based pay? Letter A, higher income for higher sales. Letter B, motivates employees to sell more. Letter C, guaranteed income even with no sales. Letter D, rewards performance. Number 10, a furniture maker is paid 500 pesos per chair If he makes 15 chairs, how much is his total piecework pay? Letter A, 500 divided by 15. Letter B, 500 times 15. Letter C, 15 divided by 500. Letter D, 15 plus 500. Number 11. A worker earns 20 pesos per item and makes 1,000 items. If he also gets a bonus of 2,000 pesos for reaching his target, which formula applies? Letter A, earnings is equal to 20 times 1,000 plus 2,000 pesos. Letter A, B, earnings equals to 20 plus 1,000 times 2,000 pesos. Letter C, earnings equals to 20 divided by 1,000 plus 2,000. Letter D, earnings is equals to 20 times 2,000 plus 1,000. Number 12, which pay system combines a fixed salary and a percentage of sales? Letter B, straight commission. B, base salary plus commission. C, piecework. D, overtime pay. Number 13, a salesman earns 4% commission on 150,000 pesos sales. How much commission will he earn? A, 6,000. Letter B, 60,000. C, 600. D, 15,000. Number 14. A shoe factory worker earns 75 pesos per pair and a 1% commission on total sales. If he produces 100 pairs sold at 1,500 peso each, which is the correct formula for total earnings? A, 75 times 100 plus 100 times 1,500 times 0.01. Letter B, 75 times 1,500 plus 100 times 0.015. Letter C, 75 times 100 times 1,500 times 0.01. Letter D, 100 times 75 minus 100 times 1,500 times 0.01. Number 15. Which statement is true about commission and piecework? A, commission is based on number of units produced while piecework is based on sales. Letter B, commission is based on sales while piecework is based on units produced. Letter C, both commission and piecework are based only on fixed salaries. Letter D, piecework is always higher than the commission. So answer key for lesson 4, please proceed to lesson 5. The answer key for lesson number 3, wages from an hourly rate including situations involving overtime and other allowances, is as follows. From number 1 to number 10. Okay? And then this is the number 11 up to number 15. And that's it for today's lesson here on Smile Road. If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with your classmates. And make sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when a new lesson drops. This is Sir M, reminding you that learning doesn't stop after the bell rings. Keep asking, keep exploring, and always walk the road of knowledge with a smile. Smile Road, where curiosity meets discovery. See you in our next lesson. Thank you, everyone.